Hello everybody, Bad Weather Freak here. I am making this quick video. It is an unusual format for me to make videos of this type. But I wanted to show you guys because we have potential tropical cyclone number 1. So the National Hurricane Center is closely monitoring this area of that I'm going to circle right here. It's pretty obvious that you guys can see because there's a lot of cloud formation there, or accumulation, I should say. Now, where you see that little X, that's where the center circulation is. As you can see, the majority of the storm convection is actually to the east. As of the majority of it is actually impacting the western part of Cuba right now, and this is what is expected to move towards Florida. Now, one interesting point that I wanted to make is that since this system has been crossing over the Yucatan Peninsula for the past few days, the potential track of the storm has been shifting north and further north and further north. And I'm going to show you basically what the National Hurricane Center is saying. So let me go back and show you the actual track. As you can see, the center is about to exit the further north part of Yucatan Peninsula. This system is expected to move extremely slow towards the Gulf. And as you guys remember, this area here is where we have the deep, warm water from in the Gulf, like the deepest part and the warmest part of the Gulf, meaning that this system is going to cross over that particular section and potentially strengthen as you can see, the National Hurricane Center is not expecting this to become anything major, but the key here is that this system is going to be dumping a lot of rain, and that's the worry from the National Hurricane Center, that it's going to dump a lot of rain. Now, first of all, if you look at my video from Wednesday, so yesterday, and even I think it was yesterday, you guys are going to notice that the majority of the tracks were kind of going this way, some going to South Florida. Right now, it's looking like it is going to be a further north landfall right now as of Sarasota, Fort Myers area. Now, the trend has been that the cones keeps going further north. So that's something that we need to keep an eye on to see if it's going to continue to happen. Now, the other issue is that it's moving extremely slow, so that is something that we have to watch. Now, let's take a look at the potential times for the winds, and it looks like it's definitely going to kind of stall here for a good almost 2 full days, and then once it passes Florida, it seems like it's going to pick up speed and kind of just move basically. Now let's take a look at the wind probability. So as you can see, it's a tropical storm, so wind is not a big issue right now. Let's take a look at the surge. So as you can see, Florida Keys, a good section all the way from middle of Longboat Key all the way down to Miami. It's expected to have 1 to 2 feet of storm surge, and this area here kind of showing 1 to 3. So again, nothing major, but right now the issue seems to be flooding. That seems to be the problem. Let's take a look at what the National Hurricane Center has to say. Heavy rains associated with the system is expected to continue through Friday across the eastern portions of the Yucatan Peninsula, the Cayman Islands, and western Cuba. Life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides are possible across western Cuba. And one of the main reasons for this is because Cuba has high mountains. So that's why there's a chance of mudslides and all that stuff. Now, point number 2, heavy rain will begin to affect South Florida and the Florida Keys Friday and continue through Saturday. Considerably flash, keyword considerable flash and urban flooding is possible across the urban corridors in South Florida and in the Keys. And the point number 3, tropical storm conditions are possible in the watch area in the western Cuba Friday and Friday night, and are possible in the watch area in the Florida Peninsula and Florida Keys Friday night and Saturday. So there you guys have it. that is what we have going on right now regarding soon to be Tropical Storm Alex. I wouldn't be surprised if by 8 p.m. update, 8 p.m. Eastern time, if we would have a named storm. I mean, it's very, very highly likely. It's actually likely that it's going to happen. Now, more details on the storm. It is moving. It has winds of 35 miles per hour. It's about 500 miles from Fort Myers, Florida, and is moving north at 5 miles an hour. So as far as the advisories, a tropical storm watch has been issued for the west coast of Florida Peninsula, south of the middle of Longboat Key, and for the east coast of Florida Peninsula, south of the Volusia-Brevard County lines, including Lake Okeechobee. A tropical storm watch has been issued for all Florida Keys, including the Dry Tortugas and Florida Bay. Now, the government of Cuba has issued a tropical storm watch for the Cuban provinces of Matanzas, Mayabeque, La Habana, Artemisa, and Pinar del Rio, and the Isle of Youth. As far as more information, so we have tropical storm watches in effect for west coast of Florida, south of middle of Longboat Key, east coast of Florida, south of Volusia-Brevard County line, Florida Keys, Dry Tortugas, Lake Okeechobee, Florida Bay, and then the other province of Cuba. So that's what we have right now for you guys. Oh, and the minimum center pressure is 1,003 millibars. So there you guys have it. That's what's happening with potential tropical cyclone number 1. Again, we are seeing that. Let me do a little bit of a zoom in here. So we're gonna have a lot of rain, and the majority of it is gonna be on the south part, kind of like around here. That's where the biggest concentration seems like it's gonna be. So you folks in South Florida need to start getting ready. If you live in a flooding prone area, you need to start getting ready. Get your sandbags ready. If you have to evacuate, listen to your local authorities. They're the experts, and everybody stay safe. So this is just a quick update on potential tropical cyclone number 1, soon to be Alex.